BJP has released their first list. As far as the Jammu and Kashmir poll list is concerned, their first list of candidates has now been released. Remember, after the CEC crucial meeting over the weekend on Sunday, the BJP was expected to release their first list and now it is out. In fact, details pertaining to this first list will be joined by Nazir Masoodi in a short while from now. But I must mention, the BJP has released a list of 44 candidates and it's named seats for all three phases in this list that has just been released. The first list of J&K candidates from the BJP is now out. It has 44 candidates and the BJP names seats for all three phases. Nazir Masoodi is tracking the finer details for us. He joins us live at the moment. Nazir, after that crucial CEC meeting, as expected, the BJP has released their first list for Jammu and Kashmir.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to find out if there's the BJP state president Ravinder Raina's name. I'm not able to figure out if it is there.
Right, Nazir,
but you can see lots of... Yeah. So I am trying to see if there's the name of BJP state president Ravinder Raina's name in the first list or it is missing. Appears there's their name is, I have not been able to find out if it is there. But there are large number of, lots of, new names, particularly those who have recently joined the Congress. Also those who had, for the last 4-5 years, switched their sides, joined some from National Conference. Davinder Rana, his name is there. Shyamlal Sharma, his name is there. He was a Congress leader. And people from other parties, for example, Zulfikar Chaudhry, he recently joined the BJP. And then there are other, people who had recently joined BJP or over the last few years have their name figures in the first list of these candidates released by the BJP. So clearly, a lot of change in the candidates who had actually, if we see the last list, there's a lot of change. New names have come up. New people have been given mandate in this list. Though there are old names also. For example, Sunil Sharma, he was from Kishtwar, he is here. Dilip Raj Parihar, he was from Doda, he is here. Gagan, Rana is new one. Raj Parihar was already there from Doda district, he is here. So, but there are lots of, as I said, number of new people who have, been part of this list, like in Syed Shaukat Gayoor. He was in the PDP. He joined then the BJP. He's the number one. Is Shaukat Gayoor. There is Arshid Bhatt. There are Javed Ahmed Sadri. There's Sophie Yusuf. Sophie is one who has been with the BJP all along from Anantnag. So it is a very interesting mixed bag of so many things. But I am trying to find out why this Ravinder Raina's name is missing. I have not been able to find out if that name is still there or that would be released in the subsequent list. So BJP, what appears and what we see after just going through this list, BJP had tried to see the winnability, particularly in the Jammu region. There's not much chance in the Kashmir Valley. Their main focus has been on the Jammu region, which has been a BJP stronghold. The party has been fighting anti-incumbency over the last 10 years. Though for the last 6 years, there's governor rule, but everybody identifies governor rule with the central government, and in the center is the BJP which was ruling. So it has to do a fine balance. We have to see also what would be the manifesto of the BJP. Prime Minister during his visit to Jammu and Kashmir twice during the elections and also recently in June had promised, besides holding elections, the statehood be part of BJP's election manifesto. They also sought the suggestions from the people across Jammu and Kashmir, and they have promised that they will include those suggestions in their this manifesto, which would become the agenda of governance. And interestingly, even before the list was released, senior BJP leader Brigadier Anil, so he said that look, the post-poll alliance is a compulsion, and because that is when there's a fractured mandate, so they must be looking for the post-poll alliance as well. That's why, though there are no possibility, what we know, that there could be any chance of having any alliance with the Congress, PDP or the National Conference, because the way BJP has described both the parties as anti-national. For example, of National Conference recently released their manifesto. They said it is an anti-national manifesto and sought answers from the Congress and the Rahul Gandhi that do they support this? Do they approve this? But the National Conference mandate, this manifesto is. So clearly, there are bleak chance if after elections there would be, this any kind of, alliance with the National Conference or PDP. But clearly, there are a number of low, independents who were earlier with the APRI party or other groups. So they have been now contesting as independent. They are believed to be, they can be supported by the BJP. And also, BJP is hoping they can win and they can form alliance with the independents and the smaller groups. Having said this, a day before the nomination, for the first phase of elections ends tomorrow, BJP has released its first list of candidates from Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections. And so far, I have not been able to see if the BJP state president, Ravinder Raina's name is in this list.
Right. While we figure out whether Ravinder Raina's name is featured or not, as my colleague Nazir Masoodi is reporting from Ground Zero, lots of new names in BJP's list. Some Congress leaders are also featured. I must inform our viewers that the BJP will contest 15 seats in the first phase. The BJP has named 10 candidates for phase 2. Meanwhile, the BJP will contest 10 seats in phase 2. And as far as the third phase is concerned, the BJP is going to contest on 19 seats. The polls in Jammu and Kashmir begin on the 18th of September, as Nazir Masoodi has been reporting. Nazir, meanwhile, all eyes are also on the Congress and the NC, considering you said in about 24 hours, it's the last date of nominations?
Well, I was again going through this list. Let me first just say, when you see the BJP list, you get a bit confused who these people are. For example, Sayyid Mushtaq Bukhari, he was with the National Conference. He is now featuring in the BJP list. And there is Zulfikar Chaudhry Zulfikar, who was with the PDP, he is now in the BJP. So it's kind of seeing new people joining new parties. Election has started. Elections are announced. The people as well. Large number of people have joined BJP in Jammu and Kashmir. So they feature in this list. Having said this, there's another challenge on the BJP's opposition. Congress and National Conference, they are now making last-ditch efforts to see if they can hold this alliance, which was announced last week. But because of the serious difference for seat-sharing arrangement, literally this alliance is literally hanging by a thread. So Congress is making last-ditch effort. They have sent their, these troubleshooters, K.C. Venugopal and Salman Khurshid. They have already reached Srinagar. They are holding meeting with the Congress leaders at Congress PCC headquarters. In a while from now, they will be reaching Gupkar Road and meet Farooq Abdullah and Umar Abdullah. And that meeting will decide, because this is the day or the moment of make or break moment for the MP Congress alliance, because tomorrow is the last date of filing of nomination papers for the first phase of election. If this election has to become a reality, this meeting will decide. Sources say and National Conference has offered 5 seats to the Congress in Kashmir Valley out of 47 and around 28 to 30 in Jammu region. There are also some local partners like the CPIM as well. Few seats need to be given to them as well. But according to sources in National Conference, there is no compromise beyond 5 seats. And they say if Congress wants to contest more seats, they are free, and they have offered third option, which is let's have friendly contest in those seats where they don't have a challenge with the BJP. Their BJP is not their real challenger. Let's have a friendly contest. Let the best person win. It would be the alliance who is going to win. But the fact is, we have to see. Congress sources say they are very keen to have this alliance, and we'll have to see whether the troubleshooters of Congress are able to ensure this alliance happens and the seat sharing arrangement is finalized, because time is running out. The alliance is at the knife edge. Both the parties have so far been stick to their respective stand. They have refused to blink. We have to see, because time is not on their side. It is the last day for any negotiations. Tomorrow is the last day of filing nomination papers for the first phase of election. NC has already indicated to their candidate that, oh, look, be prepared, file the nomination papers tomorrow if something doesn't come out. So K.C. Venugopal has reached here today. In a while from now, he'll be meeting with Abdullah. Last week, there was a meeting with the meeting of Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, K.C. Venugopal with Farooq Abdullah and Umar Abdullah. That time it was decided there will be alliance and seat sharing agreement will be finalized by this evening. But then the negotiators said there were serious differences, and perhaps why Congress is so keen, they want to send a message that India alliance is intact, and also it can send a larger message in the Jammu region, which is where Congress is hoping to win more seats, that since the Congress is in the alliance, they can hope to be part of the next government, because in the recent parliament elections, both parties, NC and Congress, had got more than 41% votes in the alliance. BJP had got 24% votes and PDP just 8% votes. It's not necessary that would be replicated in this parliament election, but it appears that the momentum is on the side of NC. That's why they are adamant they don't want to concede more seats to the Congress. But now the final decision will be taken in today's meeting of KC Unayagopal, Salman Khurshid, and Farooq Abdullah and Umar Abdullah. In a short while from now, right now, Congress' own meeting is going on at Congress headquarters here in Srinagar.
As always, Nazir, thank you so much for joining us with the latest information from Ground Zero.